experience.
What up, three times? You already know who it is. You know what I mean? Dynamic duo. You know what I mean? Greatest in the game. You know what I mean? Bringing the pain. This is Listen Stream Cop Drop. You know what I mean? You already know who I am, the one and only big homie, Jersey the 420 Chef, aka Stretch Armstrong, aka the man across the land. And I'm rolling with the greatest right hand.
You already know it's your girl, Madam Money, aka Trap. Yeah. What we doing here today?
All right. Yeah. I've been waiting for this. We got a lot to talk about, but this is like we gonna talk about battle rap. You know what I mean? We need to get into battle rap. You know what I mean? A lot of events went down. You know what I'm saying? We were in the building for one. We kind of viewed one. You know what I'm saying? And this is a lot that's just been going on. So we just gonna get to it. You know what I mean? The first thing I do want to talk about, like, I guess, yeah, we're going to talk about it in order, you know what I'm saying? Because it goes a little ways back. Like, we're going to get into this, we're going to get into February 29th in the Genesis card. Not necessarily in the particulars of the battles, because a lot of people didn't get to see the battles. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of issues, a lot of bugs, a lot of glitches that they actually ran into with the launch of the app battles and the free battles on Caffeine. I kind of like, I'm not on some I told you so, but this is the one thing that I did.
You told us so. You feel me?
So yeah, so like with me knowing a little bit about technology, this was one of those I told you so moments. I honestly feel having a face-off is not the best way to stress test servers or to see what type of response you're going to get, or try to keep that up with the expectations of the crowd. Like that's not the best thing in the world to me. It's not a true representation, because you know what I mean, battles, especially in 4K or high definition stream, had a totally different bandwidth. Honestly, we talked about this a lot. I felt like if they would have did the QP versus Emerson Kennedy battle, if they would have dropped that battle on Caffeine, a recorded battle of a format that's already fixed and so on and so forth, I think they would have been able to gauge it a little bit differently. Not only that, but I think it would have been a beautiful rollout for you know what I mean, for the event. You know what I'm saying? Like to have a battle that you could watch once and then keep people glued to their seats, you know what I'm saying? Because they actually witnessed it once to see what the response is collectively from the consumer, to see how they respond to the whole watch it once and then wait for the app, you know what I mean, wait for it to drop on the app. Like me personally, just on like stuff that I know about marketing and business, I would have dropped the Emerson Kennedy battle and then dropped the Chess and Overred battle, both on Caffeine, a day apart. And then once I sat up there and gauged that, or used that to gauge what the service should be able to handle for Caffeine, I'd have ran the event, and then after the event was over, because you can't watch the event, I'd have dropped the Chess and O-Red, and I would have given you the Emerson Kennedy battle on the app, just to keep it all in tune and to keep you locked in. Because if you'd have ran those two battles on Caffeine, people that were not subscribers would have immediately bought a subscription to be a part of the culture, to see what was going on. Then they would have been able to go back and get more history, you know what I mean, and dig into other apps and other app battles that they missed. And then more importantly, you'd have had them locked in for that $8 for a month as you continue to drop these Caffeine battles. So like business-wise, business standards, like, you know what I mean, I don't think it was well thought out. I think it was just more or less pushed along because you had a corporate sponsor. You wanted to strike while the iron was hot. You know what I mean?
That's what happened with this.
Yeah, and I mean, they put... Yeah, go start from the top. Get your shit off. Get your shit off.
All right. You know, the problem that with Genesis was that they used the numbers for the pay-per-view. And they really thought, that was going to be a good enough range, not realizing that everybody is not focused in on the culture like that. Everybody is not a buying purchaser into the culture. That's why things like, people didn't really even understand Caffeine, and how, people wasn't really for the app, because, a lot of people are just fucking YouTube watchers and YouTube interactive with the brand, and they don't put no extra money into any of this stuff at all.
Yeah.
You feel me? And they don't feel like they should. But I think, you know, they needed to do a better thing. If the app that they have, the URL app, can't handle this type of activity itself, they definitely need to find a place where this type of thing could work at. I wasn't necessarily on board when you were saying, you know, those two particular battles should have dropped, or Caffeine to get the range, because nothing beats live. You understand? Nothing beats what happens live. It could have been a lot of technical ground issues, and you know, all the names is attached to this Genesis card. That's the drawing. That's why everybody wants to see these people. People not really getting into it was Emerson and QP, right?
Yeah.
That shit was a dope visual. Let's just be clear with that. In the beginning, the way that
Incredible.
was shot, just having it like that, that was such a dope visual. It was very refreshing. I do want to bring that up because I got taken back when you was like, yeah, we need to really watch this. I was like, okay, yeah, I did. I was so happy that I did sit and look at it. But you know, we haven't heard anything else about them doing anything with Caffeine. It's been no other announcements regarding anything on the app. I think they really was in over their head. That app is not built for that. You know, maybe at sometimes, like in the gaming world, right? Because I do fuck with the gamers, and I do fuck with the, you know, their rival Twitch and stuff like that. Any given time, it might be maybe 80 to 100,000 people watching on those type of platforms, and those are built a little different. I'm
Right.
trying to really see how many people were in tune and engaged here that it didn't work, because you know, I don't think it had that type of massive numbers. Like I really like, somebody needs to let me know how many viewers was really tuned in to see Caffeine, and that it didn't go right. But nothing beats doing it live. They know now. I don't know if they're gonna put any other events out there on this, or that was, you know, a one-time thing that happened, or they're trying to reformulate everything right now. Because I thought that we were gonna just keep getting, you know, our battles on Caffeine and
Right.
waiting for the replays on the app and stuff like that. But it didn't work out. That was horrible. It was horrible
Yeah.
to watch, especially if
Yeah,
you was
so
on the
you know what I
go.
mean? Yeah, like we're not even going to start talking about the battles. We'll let the battles drop, and you know what I mean, give reviews on them as they drop on the app, you know what I mean? Shout out to URL. We want the culture to succeed, you know what I'm saying? So we just hope, you know what I mean, everything comes together in the proper way, you feel me?
Right.
But that day on February 29th, while the Genesis card was going on, ARP and the good folks at RBE threw a card in Atlanta, like, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, kind of a couple blocks away, and that was the get back card. You know what I'm saying? On a scale of 1 to 5 mics, like, how did you feel about this card?
It was crazy because so many people were saying that they weren't interested in this card when it first came out, and there was only like, you know, 2 or 3 good battles on here. Overall, watching it, yo, this was a fucking fantastic card. Like, yo, this was like, it was crazy to sit there and see. That's why I say, you know, everybody need to stop being so biased and sometimes take the artwork for what it is. Like, this is art. This is business. You need to take it for what it is sometimes. Stop being like, you don't want to be a part of it. You don't want to do that, this, that, and the third, because everybody showed up. Everybody that, except for JC, everybody
Yeah.
showed up to this. Yeah, except for JC, everybody came and did their thing, and they had some classic fucking battles happened on this card. We gotta talk about some of them, Jersey. What's some of the standout battles from the Get Back card?
I really fuck with the whole card. Like, honestly, I was fucking with the whole card. Like, it was a 5 mic card. It had 2 classic battles, a whole bunch of standout moments. Sharon and Chef Trez,
Oof,
fire, like fire. Don't
Doug.
care. Chef, like,
I
listen, Chef
wasn't
Trez.
ready. I wasn't ready when I watched this battle. Oh my god, 4 rounds. That's the first time I've ever seen 4 round joint. You feel me? They had 4 rounds or whatever.
Yeah.
Dog, right there, just that shit was epic. I fuck with Trez, Well, Sharon's first. Sharon got a problem with Tay-Rock too. He was throwing shots at Tay-Rock every fucking battle, like every fucking round, like it was something regarding Tay-Rock, his chains, diamond testing not going off, him being trans, a whole bunch of shit. I was like, Sharon is out here wigging, but Trash, he was right there with him. Like he was right there with him, with him. I was so excited to see that. So happy that I seen that.
And I think that kind of pushed me in my decision with it. But he was rebuttaling in the first round. Like, he was rebuttaling before he got his rounds off. That's just stupid and incredible. And then you still go with a fourth where you was losing yo. Listen, so I've been watching Chef Tress and Spit That Heat, Milltown Blow, shout out. That's throwback. But that I don't know how or why he doesn't get the place that he deserves. That boy, he's crazy. Like, he's so crazy. So fucking crazy. And, like, that was just dope. Like, as far as 4 rounds, and shout out to Sharon. That's the second time I've seen him give up 4 rounds. Like, he's an MC. Like, I can't even take it from him. Like, he's an MC. He loves hip hop. Right. He sticks to it, you know what I mean? Granted, it seems a little cookie cutter, and you know what I mean, stick to the rules, but he gets it and he can fucking write, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, he had 4 rounds against Big Cannon where they freestyled in the fourth on a 4-bar, you know what I mean, trade off, which was dope. But yeah, like, yeah, RBE, ARP, they got one with that. That is definitely a classic. Top 5 battle of the year already, and I really think it's going to stand up and it's going to hold through. And I think it's going to actually look better once it drops, and then, you know what I'm saying, goes through, you know, through the test of time. Like, they got their shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm amazed. Those rebuttal game between the both of them was crazy.
Dumb crazy.
Yeah.
Another one was Danny Myers and A-Ward. That was a dope battle to me because I'll say for the fact of A-Ward, like, you know what I mean, it was kind of hard for me to get on board with A-Ward, but the last few battles that I've been seeing from him and witnessing from him and all of that, like, I fuck with him, you know what I mean? He's definitely one of those motherfuckers, though, you know what I mean, be careful around, like, regardless of the fact, you know what I'm saying, Christian rapper or not, boy got talent, you know what I'm saying? And he went up against Danny, and Danny has been on a tear. Like, Danny's been giving everybody bars, been giving everybody work. Like, it don't matter who it is. It's Hollow, Mike P, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? He's had some dope ass like classic battles. Like, Danny's battles have been, like, you know what I mean, certified classics for a while now. You know what I'm saying? So this was nothing less than the word. Like, you know what I mean? Danny was wigging in his first. Holy shit, he was wigging in his first. Oh my god!
Yeah, it was great. His first was too tough, and A-Ward was trying to say he ain't saying that. He ain't saying no. He was saying everything. He was saying everything.
Everything.
Let's go.
Yo, so like, yeah, like I don't give away bars. Like, I know a lot of other people like to give a bar here, a bar there. Nah, I'll put the VOD in. Go spin your bread. Go watch that shit. Like, that shit is fire. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That was the standout one. Another, like, the other 2 standouts that I want to give credit to, give a shout out to, Ill Will and 40. The reason why I want to give a shout out to the Ill Will and 40 is not because of what Ill Will did to him, but shout out to 40 Cal for just having a good comeback. Like, for you to be off the scene like you did and come back, and we've seen Jay Mills come back, we've seen Cass, and we've seen Los, and Los did well. Jay Mills, Cass, I've witnessed Cass like live, and yeah, like 40, you definitely had a hell of a comeback. I try not to have any expectations, you know what I mean? But he definitely did way better than I expected, because his fucking third was dope. Like, he had lines here and there, but his fucking third was dope as shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I wouldn't mind seeing 40. I know we're gonna see more 40, and that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? But that was a dope one. And Pain versus Zay, that battle sticks out for me because they both need plates. Like Pain is crazy. Like, yo, shout out to Pain. I fuck with you, cuz your pen is extra. It is extra. I hope you can keep that up. You'll be elite in no time. And Zay, you dope too. You know what I mean? Keep doing your thing. Like that was a
Same shit.
dope ass battle. Like I clicked
It
on
was.
that because
I
I
was
didn't know.
surprised by that.
Yeah, I was
I
like, who the
wouldn't,
fuck is
cause I
this?
could,
Bloop.
yeah, cause what? And what? I was like, okay, now I know you guys. Like, I'm gonna
Fire.
look out for y'all. I'm gonna watch out for y'all.
I need to know
Fire.
who. Yeah, I need to know who ARP Talent Scout is that found them two to put them two in head to head because that was smart. Like that was a dope
Yeah,
ass battle.
that was
Um,
unexpected. That shit was hard.
yeah. But I don't want to take anything away from Blue Cocaine and Lady J. That was dope. That was a judge battle. I don't even know how the judges really swayed it, but like Blue had a light 30 because I mean, Lady, don't get me wrong, and act like Lady J can't write or can't rap. She can, but like Blue was saying some shit, like you know what I'm saying, and I found it funny that Lady J was on some. She had a ghostwriter shit. I kind of don't like when people put that notion out there. You know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. But whatever. Either way it goes, they both did their thing. Shout out to the ladies for that. You had Snake Eyes versus Rosenberg Raw. And I appreciate, shout out to Snake Eyes for giving Savannah a shout out, 912 reference, you know what I mean? What up, Georgia? You know what I mean? He had a little Savannah line, but Rosenberg hit him with a 30. Like Rosenberg hit him with a 30, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just like
Snake Eye just goes around and loses battles. Shit is crazy. I don't know what's happening.
he's like,
That's
yeah,
his
I told
job.
you, he's
Like,
like
it's his job.
he's like, I don't want to, I like, and he had like, he started kind of heating up in his third. I think he needs to shuffle through his material because some of it be sounding like filler. A lot of it be sounding like filler. And I be telling you, like I said, I don't want to hear nothing about jail and none of that shit. I be wanting to see how creative he could be. Because right now, like I said, he just be looking like a battle rap puncher bag. Like he just go around, you know what I'm saying, getting smoked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's getting smoked. It's crazy.
Yeah. And
He's
then
got
also,
go ahead.
yeah, and I don't want to forget KT versus Floss the Boss. Like that was all right. That was a dope one. KT. That's kind of the first time hearing of him. And you know, Floss the Boss. He's the usual staple on RBE. So shout out to him. Also, Show Out. Who did Show Out battle? Show Out battled.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry because I thought I wrote this down. But Show Out had a battle too, and his battle was dope as hell. Him and who the fuck did he battle? I can't believe I didn't write that down. I apologize.
It's I can see his face right here do it. But shout out to Show Out.
But yeah, shout out to Show Out because that was a good battle. His second was crazy. I think he lost that. Battle. But in my opinion, but I remember his second being crazy, and the first was kind of debatable. But yeah, like he had a dope ass battle, and I feel so bad. I'm gonna put it in the comments for an apology. And last but not least, on the on the get back card, and this is I ran through everything because I wanted to talk about this battle with you because I know it's going to get a little in depth. Big K versus Adi Boom. We got to talk about it. You know what I mean? Because there was a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of back and forth on the timeline, and it was a lot of people making comments on like certain circumstances and certain situations that they haven't been a part of. So somebody else that I understand has, you know what I mean, that understands both sides, like I feel should be, you know what I mean, I can have this conversation with. So let's talk about it. Like, how do you feel about this battle? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because the first round was the round. You know what I mean?
The shit started off with this guy pulling papers out on Adi Boom. Adi Boom's first battle back into battle rap. You got your papers pulled out there insinuating that you're a snitch. Now listen, I don't know what to make of it. It is crazy to me. Like, yo, first of all, just like you said, if you're not part of the street culture and stuff like that, these type of things shouldn't matter to you. You're not gonna get snitched upon. You feel me? So you should not have no feels or anything towards this either way. But what a crazy way to start off a fucking battle, dog. Like Adi Boom, I couldn't even imagine being him and that shit happening. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm Adi Boom, I'm going to battle. You won the coin toss, and it's the first fucking things come out your mouth as you pulling out manila envelopes or staples and passing this shit out to the crowd. Dog, I'd have lost my whole cool in this motherfucker, dead ass. Like, true, false, whatever the fuck. No way. So just being a professional, I gotta give it to Adi Boom. The bars, like, this is what I'm saying. We're gonna take that out of it, which is hard to do. Adi Boom won this battle, though. To me, Adi Boom won this battle. Now, I wasn't in the room. I didn't touch the paper on my hand. We both have, people that's in the culture, people that was there, and they expressed to us that it was very real, and this is real statements of what had happened and stuff like that. I cannot believe this shit fucking happened, dog. Like, I don't even want to say what I have to do, dog. I don't even want to say what I have to do. I'd be right back. It wouldn't have mattered if I snitched or not, because I'd have got them same numbers I should have got. Like, on some real shit. I can't even fathom fucking that shit happened. Like, how did you, like, yo. First fucking round. Like, oh.
All I can say is this, like, I understand both sides of the game, right? So, if you come in a battle rap, you step on stage, and you're playing that street life, and you playing that tough role, it's a line, like, you know what I mean? You gotta walk it for authenticity.
This is battle rap. Like,
you gotta walk it for authenticity. You gotta walk it for authenticity.
Right.
I felt like, and it sounds so fucked up, but that first round 30'd everything. Like, everything he said after that, because of the fact that it's true, because of the fact that it's actual legitimately true in the paperwork, in appeal paperwork. Yeah, it 30, and like, and Adi was creative with his bars and this, that, and the third, but all that tough talk and that street shit. Yeah, because it's like, bruh, I don't even know how old Adi is, but you're over 18, bruh. You know, anything you say is sticking. You know what I mean? And it seems like the way that he actually gave it wasn't in an interview, like, wasn't in some type of just random, we're pulling you in for an interview. This was for an appeal. So that means, like, it was in a court of law. It might have not been in front of, like, a jury or necessarily a group of his peers for other witnesses, but it was a deposition. It was a deposition enough for it to stick. You know what I'm saying?
You told.
And I know, you know what I mean? I don't know shit. Like, you don't know shit. Fuck it. You know what I mean? He was supposed to Bobby Schmurder. And you know what I mean? Your man's riding. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Bobby rode for Rowdy. And Rowdy doesn't even have the ability to make the money that Bobby could have at that time. And Bobby stuck to the code. You feel me?
That's a fact. He could have been home. Fact.
You feel me? And I'm talking about Adi. Adi opted out, and he took his 5. And it's just like, all of this is public knowledge. Like, everybody knows it's just like Big K laid out, and that's what made it so fucked up, because he laid it out for you. This man gave you a verse that if you didn't believe what you were witnessing, you could go find it yourself, and told you how to find it yourself. You feel me? Like, this
is like one of the craziest things I've ever seen happen.
In battle
rap?
This
is like one of the craziest things that I've I don't even know, like, dog, like, hey, yo, I don't even know what I would be able to do. Like, that shit is it's just nuts. But be it that you say, that, like, can't cancel. Like I said, I'm a rebuttal whore and shit like that. There ain't nothing you could say to this. There ain't nothing you could really do to that. But Adi did still show up to this battle. And it was interesting still after that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it still was very interesting after that. If you listen to if you listening to Adi after that, you feel me? After all the papers flutter and drop to the ground and shit like that, the bars was there, and Adi, just like you said, is very creative. Dog, I don't even know what I'd be able to do, yo.
Yeah,
I don't even know what I was gonna do.
Yeah, because it was like you could tell that he was shooken up, because he knew the truth. You know what I'm saying? And for him to even kind of try to even explain after the battle dropped was like, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't trying to hear that shit.
And yeah, and then you have people that roll with Adi, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, in the moment of it being new information in a battle, people didn't want to believe it. They could think it's fake, whatever. It took a little time for the facts to sink in, you know what I'm saying? But more than anything, like like the last 2 rounds, Big K didn't sound like he was even trying to rap. Like he didn't try to be creative. He wasn't trying to put nothing in it. He did most of his
It was no
work
need.
he did all his work in the first.
It was no need.
So it was just like
That's why I try to put in my mind, like, this is fake, this is a gimmick. You feel me? He pulled the gimmick. Let me judge the rest of what's going on. And I would have to give it to Ali Boom, but finding out that shit is real, like, dog, like, you know what I mean? You gotta come out. Wait, like, yo, because it was like snitch boy. I'm like, yo. Not to my face, man. Not to my face, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if I could.
fake Jamaican accents and
shit like that, dog. I would never be in that situation, but if I was, like, dog, too hectic. Classic ass battle, like one of the top 5 bodies I've ever seen. Like, yo.
This is sticking. This is up there. Like Big K's first is like Lux's third. It's like Lux's third against Charlie Clips, Lux's third with Calico. Not necessarily saying in the sake of content, but the sake of the moment of hitting you with something that's just like, oh,
crazy.
Yes. So it's just one of those. It's just one of those things, you know what I mean? All right. So okay, cool. Get back card, Genesis down, dope situations. Then I'm gonna speak on this really quick. There was a couple cards in Jersey. Shout out, you know what I mean, came home for that. There was one of them with Guardian of Gates. They threw one right before Guardian of the Culture's invasion. They streamed this on YouTube and it was kind of hit or miss. Couldn't really hear too much, and it was kind of like last minute put together. There was a couple standout battles from that though. There was Chef Tress versus Holmesy the God. And then Prep versus RO, like, you know what I mean? Like, I actually watched the Chef Trez versus Holmesy the God. That was pretty dope. Please check that out because that was like some heat. It was just that, like, a lot of people didn't know, but I mean, on cam, it definitely should show up dope. And then they had Prep versus RO, which was kind of all right, but the stream froze, so all you could do is hear it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how they're going to release these battles or how they're going to drop them, but you know what I mean? They tossed one right at the last minute. It was like on a Friday night, you know what I mean? It wasn't too bad, you know what I mean? But the one
it's a reason for that. It's a reason for that. Like, I ain't even go front. You know, Gotti, when I first heard of Guardian of the Culture, in general, I was getting confused with Guardians of the Gate. You feel me? They're very similar in name and everything like that. And when I saw this card being held in Williamstown, New Jersey, this was at a place that Guardian of the Gates, they run this spot. So to see Guardians of the Culture come in and have a card at the same place, and like, you know, I got really, really taken back by that. And I was like, you know, something's going to give. Nobody's going to let this slide. So this last minute card on the Friday was a merge for both of them. I know that the people at Guardians of the Other Gates was not going to have this was not going to have Guardians of the Culture come down and try, you know what I mean, flex on their block. You feel me? You trying to serve this work on my block. You feel me? You got to pay me something. So I wasn't mad at the fact that they did, you know, do something that Friday and try to, you know, rectify the situation, because dog, that's really like a no to me. Like, you feel me? Everybody's familiar with Guardians of the Gates and the Culture. Everybody supports that. For real though, they have events that people really, really turn out to. It come from far drives and stuff like that to go and see. So, you know, to see Guardians of the Culture, that's a West Coast brand. They be out there. They doing a lot of stuff out there. They had we had commented on the card they had before, Body Snatchers too. You know, that was Turkish life and stuff like that. They're West Coast people. So to see them come on the East and try to move in on something like that, this was really confusing to a lot of people locally in the area. And when they found out that it wasn't Guardians of the Gates, they wasn't coming to this. They didn't care what was going on because they showed support for who they support out here. You feel me?
Right.
Crazy. Card was fire. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, Guardians of the Culture Invasion card was fire as hell. Couple things I do want to talk about. They had the K-Shine versus Big Cannon battle. That didn't happen because Big Cannon was in an accident, so you know,
Right.
speedy recovery. Hope he got
Right.
well. JC versus So Severe didn't happen. JC didn't show up. I blame Surf with his comedian ass. Surf was clowning JC about that particular battle, and all of a sudden, yeah, he just backed out. So whatever, that was hilarious. So also Adi Boom versus DNA, that didn't happen, and that is the result of Big K exposing the whole Adi Boom situation. DNA decided to back out, but that was actually replaced with a battle versus Drugs, and we'll get into that. But they had a couple other battles. There was a battle that it all started with Profilini, new battler repping NWX against Fivio, you know what I'm saying? And he represents Team Hami. This battle actually was supposed to be on Guardian of the Gates the night before, but it didn't happen. And needless to say, this battle was like, it was the first battle of the night, you know what I'm saying? He had NWX in the building, Sean, Rain, DNA, you know what I mean? It was all in the building. We was all standing over, you know what I mean? And shout out to Truck Trap and my guy, you know what I mean? I rock with him the whole event. I don't know how we ended up on NWX side for this battle, but we, you know what I mean? We was watching this battle, and this battle was, it had potential to be dope, you know what I mean? Looking at each artist individually, because I never heard each of them, and it was like my first time ever hearing them. I heard them live. I think this battle could have been much better, but I think the boy Fivio, he just wasn't all the way prepared, because Profilini Profilini was on him. He had some heavy lines off top all 3 rounds, and you know what I mean, he delivered a solid performance, you know what I mean, wasn't shook, had the confidence, had the poise. You know what I mean? Believability was there. You know what I mean? I know he's going to sharpen up and work with some things, but the boy Penn, he got a dope pen. So shout out to Profilini. Fivio, like, you know what I mean? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. His fucking third, yo, like, his third was on point, but he was, you know what I mean? He had the case of the chest chokes. You know what I'm saying? Like, he you could tell he wrote different. You could tell he was thought outside the box. You know what I mean? I can see why Team Hami fucks with him. And like I said, his third, he was getting some shit off, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely gave that one to Profilini. He got the good 30 on him, you know what I mean? A good 30 to start the night out. Yeah, I know, right? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was definitely one
I was late.
Yeah.
I was late. I missed that.
Yeah, it was the prelims. You missed the prelims, I mean, but you know. Yeah, but you know what I mean, nevertheless, you know what I mean, everybody go back, you know what I mean, make sure, I promise you, we putting the links to all these battles, I mean, to these cards in you know what I mean, in the description, so y'all can catch up with them. That was definitely dope. I think, what was next after Profilini? Was it, I want to say I think it was Don Marino and Ill Will, if I'm not mistaken. That was a great battle too, you know what I'm saying? They both came with it.
Let me find out. Don Marino came with it, in your opinion?
Yeah, like, listen, like,
the Don Marino, you know what I mean?
So Pete Gang, so it's shout out to Motto too, Scumbag Motto. That's my
shout
guy.
out to Motto all day.
Motto. So me, Motto, and Truck Trapping was all we all sitting talking about, you know what I mean, battle rapping. You know me, when I go to the events, I like to feel the energy and the vibes. I don't necessarily go to be Hollywood to be in people's faces and, you know what I mean, try to shake, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't do all of that. You know what I mean? There's so much of it on Twitter and social media. Like, that's just not my thing. I like the bars and the art. But I was vibing with Truck Trapping and Motto, you know what I mean? And we got into the conversation about Don Marino, and it was just like, what is it about him? You know what I mean? And it's not content. It's not necessarily material. I think it was the way that I really think it's the way that he raps sometimes, the way he delivers his content. You know what I'm saying? It just, he was, and he be getting in his PG step bag, and it reminds me of Drake Dennis. And I just want him to, you know what I mean? I just want him to be an individual with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what, you know what I mean? He was kind of going back and forth. So when this battle came, it wasn't, it was a bit of a surprise, because he was just rapping. Like it was like the first time I ever witnessed him rap, like rap, like just rap. You know what I'm saying? Um, I played the background. I wasn't even trying to be on the camera. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be involved, like necessarily in the background or the, you know what I mean, the scene of the battle. But I just wanted to hear the bars because I already know what Ill Will was coming to do. Like Ill Will saw Ill Will in the building, and he just looked hella. He looked hella focused. He was just trying to get his shit off, and he definitely, you know what I mean, he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? I gave it 2-1 to Ill Will. You know what I'm saying? Like especially in the third, Don Marino had a little choke, a little slip up. You know what I'm saying? But Ill Will was on his head, like on his head from top to bottom. Like, you know what I mean? Like put his foot on his neck and didn't let up. You know what I'm saying? So that was like that's definitely a dope ass battle. You know what I'm saying? And more importantly, you know what I mean? Okay, Don Marino, I'm peeping game. I'm seeing you. You feel me? So I want to see what more you got to offer.
I fuck with Don Marino. Y'all be hating. Go ahead. He
Whatever.
spit them bars. Spit them firm bars. Go ahead.
All right. So the next battle we're gonna talk about is Dre Dennis versus Av. This battle, it was different, you know what I'm saying? First Av battle. First Av battle I got to see live. Av is one of my niggas. I fuck with Av heavy. I can't lie though, with this battle, it kind of felt like overall, you didn't get this super fire Av. He kind of spoke on it, you know what I mean? It felt like he kind of took it like a layup drill a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
To be completely honest, that first round is kind of debatable. You know what I mean? It was dope it was all right from Av, but Dre Dennis had some shit in it in his, you know what I'm saying? So to me, it was kind of debatable. The second, though, I have to give Av because he was punching his lights. I think he might have had a line of the night. I don't even want to say it was like it was definitely this Apollo Creed line. Like like he had a Apollo Creed, Adonis Creed line. Like that shit was hard. Like that shit was so hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I was fucking with Av for the second, and I gave Dre the third. So I was hearing 2-1. I heard a lot of, like, I won't lie, you know what I mean? I could be in, because, you know, I mean, we was in Jersey. It was a lot of 2-1 Dre Dennis, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I mean, I respect it because, like I said, I didn't feel like Av brought his all to it. But, you know what I mean? Nevertheless, it was still, Av still was Av. He gave you some shit to hear, you know what I'm saying? So I'm fucking with that. Like, so we've talked about Don Marino, Ill Will, Dre Dennis and Av, Profilini and Fibio. And it was one more. I think he wasn't
Cortez.
Cortez and YEP or YBZ or something like that. They had a 1-rounder because they were supposed to battle the night before.
Okay.
Yo, that youngin got some shit because he was giving Cortez, like, he went first and he was giving Cortez work. You know what I mean? Like he had some shit. So I like, you know what I mean? Like, he impressed everybody. Nobody knew what to expect, you know what I mean? So it's always good when you don't have any expectations of a person that they go. I like that he went first and he got his shit off. Like, you know what I'm saying? He definitely should be hearing that name a little bit more because that motherfucking pen was on some shit, like catching you out of nowhere, you know what I mean? But it was a light 1-rounder, so, you know, just a little sample, a little appetizer, a little.
Just get you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just something like, you know what I mean? But it was dope. And so, yeah, okay, so I got all those out because you weren't around for those. And who else? I want to say that. No, that was it. You know what I mean? Because we had the next thing that happened was, I want to say DNA versus drugs. You know what I'm saying?
DNA. What did that happen next? I don't know. When I got there, it started getting lit. I think I seen the 2-off first. 2-off was first.
The 2-on-2 was first?
Yes. The 2-on-2s was first.
Okay. I would have saved that. I
would have
saved that.
Yeah, we're gonna say well, we could get into DNA versus drugs. Oh my God. DNA was in there with
the rose and black chinchilla.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know what fucking thrift store on this Jersey Shore he passed up. It came through the thing, but you feel me? On the low though, I was really excited to see this because he was supposed to battle Adi Boom. He opted out of the battle. He decided to snatch that man's plate away from him because of what happened on the RVE card. I mean, everybody, you know, seems to be okay with that. I'm not okay with that because DNA 1 never plays tough. He is, you know what I mean, civilian type of dude, you heard,
Right.
but I understand all the politics behind all of that stuff. You really don't want to be up there, you know, I guess on camera with a rat. But it is what it is. But I was happy to see Drugs perform live too.
Word.
It's crazy because this battle turned out to be a big announcement in the battle.
Right. Yeah. Nobody knew what was going on. Like, first of all, so they were rapping, like they was battling, and the battle was dope. You know what I mean? Please get, like I said, once again, I encourage you, get this VOD and watch. And you know what I mean? Like, they were in their bag. Like, DNA was doing his thing, Drugs was doing his thing, but then it just took this weird ass turn where it started turning it. Like, yeah, it started like
spitting to each other back and forth.
Right, and then everybody
They started going back and forth, and everybody was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Because, like, yo, like in the middle of his Drugs round, I believe he started talking to DNA. DNA was spitting back with him, and it was this real orchestrated thing. It was like,
yeah,
what's happening? And come to find out, Drugs has joined
NWA. And at first, though, when it happened, when he said it, and he was like, "Yeah, all right," everybody was like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had just finished the L, so I'm like, I thought it was I know I'm just like, did I just what? Like, you know what I mean? Everybody did not know that they were witnessing the squad, like, you know what I mean, the band putting themselves together type shit. So it was like, so shout out to them for making such an announcement on this card, like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That was insanely crazy. Also, want to sneak in and talk about Franchise and Amzilla, only because like Franchise was fucking wigging. He lost like Franchise, yo, listen, stop fucking people up like that. Like, you scared that boy so fucking bad, like he choked terribly and went to freestyling and you fucked him up. Like, you fucked him up
so
Shout
bad.
out to Bill
Somebody
Collector for
came
being
out
in the
of the
building.
crowd. It came into the fucking battle and started fucking rapping for Amazon. Like, yo, you see that? That's the part where I was like, somebody's like, I think I had too much Henny because I just didn't see somebody just jump into the middle of this fucking round.
Word.
Because boy was fucking up. Man, Franchise did his fucking thing. Like, his
Franchise should get a whole lot of plates in 2020. He stood up there. He stood up to Suge. You know what I mean? And he's anybody else that's not top tier, he been fucking them up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dead ass. So like, shout out to Franchise. Like, yo,
he was just in it
all the way, through and through and fucking through. All right. So now we're down to like 2 battles that's left on the card. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. And I'm gonna just go ahead. 2-on-2. Geechee and B-Dot versus A Ward and Loso. Go ahead, yeah, because I've seen Geechee and B-Dot battle before. Shots fired. Shout out to y'all in San Diego when they battled Hardcore and Quest McCody. But
I've never seen a 2-on-2 happen in real time, in front of my eyes.
Yeah.
This shit was amazing. Now I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna just say that I did not have confidence like I should have in Geechee and B-Dot. Geechee was coming off of Caffeine. I seen the tweets where B-Dot is like, "All right, that shit is over. Come on, let's go work." This was a week later. You understand? So Loso and they had the first rounds and they were killing shit. I've never seen the transition between 2 rappers go back and forth like that. That was amazing. Amazing fucking bars. Everybody needs to see this fucking battle because they was really putting it down. But when Geechee and B-Dot came back, dog, I was like, you know what? These some real fucking professionals. This is all I could say to myself because I don't know if you heard me the first round when Loso and A-Word was rapping to these niggas. I was out there saying, I was like, they're not ready. They're not ready. They're not ready. And then as soon as they fucking came on, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I was like, no, they was ready.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
was ready.
Yeah. Because you're like, yeah.
Yo, this was a crazy battle. Like, yo, this is a classic battle. Like, the transition work between Loso and A-Word, crazy. But the bars and the concepts that was coming out of Geechee and B-Dot,
Heavy
hitters, sucker. You feel me? Oh my God, every fucking bar. Really. I was
every
like,
fucking bar.
no. When,
Yo.
what the hell? That's what I said. You gotta buy the paper. You gotta
You
watch
gotta
it.
buy it.
B-Dot did some crazy shit when he like blacked out and came up. I was like,
yo. Black Power.
yes.
Yeah.
Dog,
Oh my God, yo. He was, yo. I'm not even calling a winner. Like, the culture won with that. Like, because you can't, even for preference, like, I would say Geechee and B-Dot, I won't lie, but it's really hard
really right
to
there.
ignore
It's really right there.
what the fuck Loso and A-Ward did. That
was crazy.
that first round, oh my God, like that first round was
crazy.
lights out.
Crazy.
Lights out.
They came for the kill.
Nobody expected that. And it was just like, it was so many bring it back. Like, they had a lot of bring it back moments. Like, they had to bring it back. Like, they had to bring it back because it was just like, nah, we can't hear that once and just let it ride. Like, we're fucked up. We need a little bit of second to catch it. You know what I mean? Okay, now let's keep the battle going. Like, them motherfuckers was going crazy.
Ew.
Yeah.
Crazy. That shit was so dope. Like, you get the opportunity to get the video on demand, please watch it, because like, yo, that cannot be missed. That's a top fucking level battle right there. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's definitely
I've never seen regular rappers on wax go back and forth as good as I seen Loso and A-Ward doing that first round, dog. That was crazy.
Facts. Listen, 2-on-2s, A-Ward and Loso, don't fuck with them. Don't fuck with, like, listen.
You don't want that drama, dog.
Yeah, like, you gotta have somebody that you vibe with, that you rap with. Like, you can't bullshit with them. Like, put it this way. We'll put it this way. We were in the building for it. There were other motherfuckers making phone calls. There was other motherfuckers making phone calls about this card. That's all I'm gonna say. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, certainly.
We know this is going. We could tell you after it's going to be some apps. I mean, some battles that end up on the app from this card. Hands down, man down. Like,
this will be one of them.
Yeah, and this has got to be one of them. This got to be one of them.
Crazy.
And the last battle of the night that happened was New Jersey Twerk versus Bad News. Dope battle. I can't, you know what I mean? I want to give it to Twerk. My only concern or my only problem was Bad News third round. He had a chest bar from UFF. You know what I mean?
Other than that, I like the Bad News though. I ain't gonna front.
He was fired. He was dope.
He was coming in hard. Twerk always just knows how to manipulate the fucking crowd, dog. Like, yo, he just always knows how to manipulate the crowd. The crowd is always backing him, always reciting his bars back.
Yeah.
But when I went back and watched it again, I was like, Bad News was out there. He was doing his thing for real. This was tough.
Yeah, he was
a tough battle. You feel me?
Yeah. I do want y'all to watch that. Also, I don't know if I need that Twerk versus Ab now. I need that battle.
Yes, all the drama. They sat there. It was exchanging words in the middle of the rounds because
and that was real.
Twerk started calling them out though. Twerk started calling them out in the battle. You feel me?
Yeah. So
Ab was having that shit. Ab was saucy too. We gonna say.
Yeah, they was heated. That was heated, and I thought that was gonna be a real moment. And if you were in that building, you know why you thought it was gonna be a real moment, because I mean it was nothing but space and opportunity. That's it. Like there was nothing. There was
I'm glad
nothing
everybody
else.
chose to take the high road on that one because it was really in each other's face, dog.
Bruh, it was nothing but space and opportunity. So so shout out to them. But Yeah, I gave that one. I gave that to Twerk. You know what I mean? Like I said, I gave it 2-1 Twerk. But you know, bad news. He held his own. You know what I mean? He really repped, and you know what I mean. I think this is gonna be a dope year for him. And overall, this card was a dope ass card. Like this was really a fucking dope ass card. I don't think anybody anticipated this card being as good as it was. Like, you know what I mean? For what it was and where it was and the league and all.
It is crazy as hell because it did turn out to be like a dope ass evening. Like so much happened much happened within those 3 battles, like 3 or 4 battles, that it kept it so entertaining. Like, you know, we just said that it was 3 battles missing.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you know, from the card, like the first 3 wasn't on there, but a couple people did they think. Dog, I really do appreciate being in the building for this one right here because that shit was just nuts. Like, it was never a dull moment since, like, once I got there. I know I got there late. Also want to shout out France and Vlad over at Let's Talk Battle Rap Podcast.
Word.
Those my guys, you feel me? We see you around next time. But yo, this shit was just epic. This card, like, it was just epic. Everybody, like, as the battles drop, you're going to see people be talking about. They're already taking clips and stuff, putting it on a timeline and everything like that. But some of these full battles.
Well, yeah, it was incredible. Also, the homie Ben Swayze, he was in the building. Shout out to Ben. Anwar was there. Slim Redder, you know what I mean? It was a couple dope people in there, you know what I mean? 757 Mojo, what up, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We see y'all. Like I said, I'm just not the guy that likes to be so, I guess, Hollywood or political. See like I'm, you know what I mean? I'm riding, you know what I mean? I'm a fan like everybody else. I love y'all opinions. I follow all of y'all. So, you know, I'm make sure I chop it up a little bit more and be a little bit more cordial because, you know what I mean? I'm a humble spirit. We humble spirits.
Everybody was in there working. This was the thing.
Word, though.
So it's kind of hard to do that type of thing because everybody was in there working. Like, I know Vlad for years now.
Yeah.
So I just went to go say hi to Vlad. You feel me?
You threw right on the mic.
Yeah. Like, hey, Vlad, because I know Vlad for maybe like 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah.
So I went to go say hi, but everybody else, I see everybody else so focused. Nah, I'm not good. I'm like, yeah, y'all do y'all thing. I see everybody working. You feel me? If it was any place after the fact or after party, you know, all in the joint, but.
Yeah.
You know, everybody is over there working. So salute to all the bloggers, salute to all the battlers.
Yeah, all the battlers.
Everybody, we watching y'all. You feel me? We out here.
Yeah, shout out to the avocado. Like, you know what I mean? Really appreciate seeing. Like, this is like second, third event. He's always in the building, always makes it look sharp, dope, clean, cool as hell, very approachable. Actually got to chop it up with him. Because we flew back on the same flight back west, you know what I mean? We had the same turning point in Salt Lake City, you know what I mean? We both like, you know what I mean? We got to chop it up. But yeah, like I said, man, love the event. I'll make sure I will pre-roll before I came to the event because that's all. Like, I swear to God, like if you saw me in the event with the blue sweatshirt on and you know what I mean, and the mics. I was always twisted up, you know what I mean? Shout out to Model. Model was like this. Yeah, Model really said that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's what he said. Model was like, your man's been smoking since he got here. Like, yeah, all right. That's what he do though.
That's what I do. Like, fuck out of here.
Next time we get a little better and stuff like that. You know, always have it roll before you go, fam. But you always want to move. So you got like that. You got like that. Crazy shit.
But yo, before we get out of here, we're going to go ahead and holler at y'all because today is Friday the 13th and it's March, and I'm making sure that this drops out today. URL has another app-only event that is going down this weekend, and I just want to run through it with y'all. We're going to run through, give a quick recaps, you know what I mean? Let y'all know how we feel about it, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
There's some wild-ass battles. I mean, it's some wild-ass battles, you know what I mean, all over. I'm going to just, you know what I mean, go through them. The first one I do want to start off with is Mr. Wavy versus Rich Dollars, which is one of the most randomest battles.
Oh, this is crazy.
I don't know where they found Rich Dollars at, but they got
I'm going Rich Dollars. Fuck it. I don't know, man.
This is my thing about this. If Wavy loses to Rich Dollars, that is it. Like, I think that's it. I think he probably gonna have to slide to some other league or
where the fuck did they find Rich Dollars at, dog? All right, man.
You know what I mean?
I'm taking Rich Dollars.
Salute. Hey, Rich Dollars, you want a car, you get the plate, salute. That's like, you know, let me see what it do. Another one, another redemption. Like I kind of feel I don't want to say it's a redemption battle, but it's a bounce back, especially to kind of see where they're going to be at. B Magic versus Ace Amin. I don't. I mean,
yeah, I can't. Man, Ace Amin fucked up so bad the last time I seen him battle, dog. I really don't know if I could do that just yet. I gotta see him do something here. Like, damn,
he's had battles in between. He's had battles.
I
in between.
haven't seen him. This is the thing, though. I haven't seen him, and where he left, the last impression that he left at Volume 5.
Yeah.
Right. So you know what? I'm gonna take B Magic. B Magic, you better fucking hold me down, son. We gonna see what's going on. You taking Ace? Who you taking?
I'm gonna lean with B Magic punching the shit out of Ace. Don't get me wrong, Ace can rap, but B Magic got something to prove to be, you know what I mean, to stay on the URL card. So I don't know. I don't know how bad it could be a good battle if they both be on their A game. It could be, but other than that, I see B Magic just punching his fucking lights out. So you're like, I'm gonna leave it at that. And then you got Drugs versus Riggs. This is Drugs versus NW. Now this is what we talked about before, and I think it's going to start happening because Drugs is now NWX. Twerk NWX. They about to be eating like they about to, you know what I mean?
Yep. Running the card.
It's the family card, you know what I mean? Not to mention Sean is going to be going away for a little bit, you know what I mean? You know, salute to homie, stand tall, do your time, and come home. You good. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Sean's doing he's going to have that. So, you know what I mean? You're going to need somebody to fill them, you know what I mean, fill them spots up. Twerk's already automatic URL roster filler, but to bring, you know what I mean, Drugs along with him, you know what I mean? And Drugs is, now we kind of make sense of why Drug got ours and so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He has Riggs, and I think that's going to be a good battle, but I think Drugs is going to take it, and this is the building. Like, this is where Drugs starts getting serious and building shit. Like, you know what I mean? I called Bonus Drugs by accident one round. I mean, a couple episodes ago, I felt bad for that because Drugs is doing his thing. Shout out to Drugs.
It's all right. The Legion of Light still forgives you.
You know what I mean? Also, O-Red versus Danger Zone. You know what I'm saying?
Man, fuck O-Red. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Man, I'm not familiar with Danger Zone.
He's dope.
I'm familiar with O-Red. Look, I don't know, man.
Now, I fuck with Danger Zone. Danger Zone's he's a writer. You know what I mean? I saw him battle out here in Seattle when I saw, like, Stewie Newton, Chilla Jones battle. Cortez came out and battle. Arse was on the card and all of that.
Wow.
So Danger's he's dope, and he's been around URL and all of that, and he's been on a couple cards, but I think he's starting to get his swagger back and getting that steam back behind him. So I think it'll be a good showing against O-Red. I'm not even going to say that. I'm not going to say he's going to beat him, but he has a shot. He has a shot at beating O-Red. If he beats O-Red, it could be really, 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 really good for his career. You know what I mean? Get him back in the URL graces.
Okay. I'm taking him in. Look, you convinced me.
All right, then you got Rum Nitty versus Cortez. Don't know why the fuck Cortez signed up for this one. Don't get me wrong.
Wait, what is happening here? Like, what?
Listen.
Cortez don't give a fuck. He just want to be seen at this point, I guess. Because why? Why would you put yourself in front of this guy?
Yeah, Rum Nitty is it. Like, I don't think nobody, like, I mean, you got Geechee. Geechee has his lane, true indeed, and Geechee has that authenticity, that realism, and he's dope with it. But when it comes down, like, pound for pound, like, best battle rapper, Rum, like, you're nobody. And I understand he punches and all he does is punches, but his punches are creative. He thinks outside the box. He punches with everything. Nobody's doing that right now. Like, nobody's. And I really fuck with Rum. Like, pound for pound, wins, losses, all the way around. Like, Rum's that guy.
He stay active. He don't lose much. Like,
and I always
say he lose against official, because that's what I like to say. You feel me? But he don't lose. He don't lose much. I am
officially.
fat, yo.
Anyway, yeah, she had me going last night, but yeah, I fuck with Rum, you know what I mean? So shout out to Rum. You got Shotgun Suge versus Jerry West. I really expect Suge to smoke Jerry. I mean, Jerry
I
be
don't know,
fighting.
man.
You know what I
I
mean?
don't know, man. That's serious. That's kind of serious right there, to be
That's a good
honest.
battle. Yeah, it's
Oh,
definitely a good
yeah, yeah,
battle.
yeah. That's kind of serious. I always like to show my support for Suge, though. You
Yeah.
feel me? Underneath
Lil
it
Larry.
all,
Yeah.
underneath all the past, all the jokes and shit, I really do fuck with Suge.
Yeah.
But this gonna be rough, man. Jerry West he's coming off of a couple good show outs. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, he survived Rum. I tell you that much. He did survive Rum. So
Yeah, that's real right there. I'm gonna stick to the script. I'm gonna go Suge. You feel me? But I don't know,
I would be
man.
surprised. Yeah, Jerry. I think Jerry. Yeah, Jerry can have the opportunity to get in there. I ain't hear Shotgun Suge talk the shit that Jerry West, the same way he talked shit the franchise about
This
playing
probably
soccer and
is
all
the
that shit.
best matchup on this card. I'm gonna tell you, like this shit right here, cause this shit could get real
I don't
sick.
know, because this next battle that I'm about to bring up is a
What is
good
it?
battle too. Twerk versus Swamp. They got Twerk versus Swamp on this card.
That right there, man, it's crazy, right? Cause Swamp
You can
thirsty,
write. He's fucking dope.
hey yo, he hungry. So I don't know. He's gonna do his thing against Twerk, but Twerk is Twerk too. Like if Twerk
Right.
don't fuck up, Twerk
Right.
can't. Only Twerk loses his own battles. He's the only one that can lose the battle. Nobody can't beat him. He can only beat himself type shit. Like, yo, damn, Swamp versus man. I just want to watch that. Look,
Yeah.
I get
Because
one of those cards, right? Where I can
they
just
talk
watch it.
so much shit. Like they
Okay.
talk so much shit back and
Yeah,
forth.
because it seemed like Twerk really don't like this nigga neither. They don't really like each other. So
I don't know. All I know is Single Soul Timberlands. Like that will be forever the funniest shit to me ever in life.
Right.
That nigga was like Single Soul Timberlands. But
Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up.
the one thing I do say about Swamp is people have taken shots at Swamp and he's staying tall.
He's
like
standing
when
up.
they
Yep.
were throwing the disses with Lou Castro and all of that, you know what I mean?
Yep. He came
He held
through.
his own.
He did all of that shit and won the battle that weekend.
Yeah, it did beat Ace Amin. So
that's right.
You know what I mean? It's a lot going on. Now, the only like I said, that it has the potential to be dope, but I like, you know what I mean, and I'm not mad at app battles. I'm not mad at the app at all, but Smack, you gotta make it all make sense. You can't be on real nigga time with this. Like, let's tighten up on the fact of transitioning, like whether if it's gonna be on Caffeine or what, because now Caffeine seems like it's just a dead platform. I haven't heard anything about going to like Caffeine to watch anything, to witness anything, like nothing. Like if y'all want us as the consumers to take it serious, like I can understand you can still put a battle on YouTube, but drop it on Caffeine first so you can still keep people engaged and keep people wanting to be a part of this. So until y'all figure the shit out, it's still being like a viable resource of contacting your brand or interacting with your brand. Drop it on Caffeine first, all of y'all, because y'all still dropping battles on YouTube. So drop it on Caffeine first. Just get people wanting to watch and get engaged, and then put it on YouTube, monetize and make your money. You know what I mean? Just a suggestion.
Something's gonna happen with this. Caffeine has to do something to make their money back. They lost a lot. They lost
all
a lot
that
of money.
Advertising, billboards,
advertising, all
Fury
that.
fight. Yeah, y'all gotta.
You feel me?
Bounce back.
Something's gonna happen. Something huge is happening. I don't know if that next thing, we keep hearing, Lux Daylight, Lux and Sue supposed to battle. I'm predicting one of those is gonna be the next Caffeine event. One of those Lux battles is gonna be the next Caffeine event. Got you.
Get a major hardware update if you want to put that bad.
They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it.
You put no, I wouldn't.
They're going to, because that's like the only thing that they have that could bring the beat back over there. So just like you said, a dead platform or dead something like that, they have to have something so monumental going on over there that it re-engages everybody back into that app. So something big, it's gonna be something major like that.
I would
Gotta
go.
be.
I would go and give. Listen, I would give people adverse twerk to re-engage because Lux versus Sue Surf pay-per-view money, like pay-per-view straight. I would go
And we
pay-per-view.
don't know how much they make over there, and it wasn't URL's fault. You feel me? We don't know how much they make over there.
You
We don't know
right,
how
but
much they make over
still,
there, and it
that's
wasn't the
still.
URL's fault.
But
So
pay
there's
per
still
view
some
money.
things
Listen,
going on. So
ARP just proved that ARP proved that, you know what I mean, pay per view is still a viable resource and a great way of income. Because listen, there was a lot of people that didn't buy the battle on, like, when it first dropped. I damn sure know after watching that Genesis, motherfuckers when they cop that VOD. Like, I can tell you that, like,
yeah,
for a
niggas need
fact.
it. Niggas
We
need
did. You
they
feel me?
needed battle rap back in there.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Like it's serious though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to like the one thing that these past few weeks like got to show me is, you know what I mean, you have big major corporations backing one of the biggest brands in the industry and it failed miserably and it kind of looks bad and it looks stagnant and stale when you have two independent companies doing their own things, like, you know what I mean? And they were highly successful. I mean, and they didn't even, and it wasn't even, they didn't even have the same firepower as the Genesis card. Like, let's be clear, these cards weren't the same, you know what I mean?
They
On
weren't the same level at all. No,
at all,
I
like, you know what I'm
understand that.
saying? But the Get Back card and Invasion, quality, like, and they're worth every dollar that they're charging on those
Oh yeah,
VODs, they're worth
that's a
it, you know what
fact.
I'm saying? So,
That's a fact.
like,
Got
I'm
to. You got to
like,
support. Show your support how you need to. You feel me? It's not just
yeah,
about these other leagues. The only thing that's just it. Like, yo, we've gotten so many shitty pay-per-views where the stream ain't right then and stuff like that. It kind of fucking used to sometimes dealing with this shit. So
yeah,
that's another only thing that's only saving URL in this matter. But I expect to see something real major on Caffeine. That next battle is gonna be real serious. Watch, real
for
serious.
real.
All right.
All right. Just want to make mention and I think it's canceled. I don't know yet. The Riot 2 in LA that happens March, I want to say March, what, March 20th? If I'm
I
not
don't know if they
mistaken.
canceled it. I think it's the 21st.
21st, I'm sorry, yeah.
They didn't cancel it. I happen to have watched the face-off between
Disaster,
Disaster
Emerson Kennedy,
and
yeah.
Emerson, and that was I really like that face-off because it wasn't like this. It was really more like them talking to each other and
Yeah,
having a real conversation with each other. It
right,
was pretty dope. So I did sit in and watch that. I'm not sure if that's canceled yet. I know the Blackout event is canceled. That
right.
was supposed to be April 18th and 19th.
And
But that's all.
listen, just because you know we spoke about this off camera, but that one battle, I was going to go just for the one battle that I heard about that's on that card.
I, like, yo,
Yeah,
because it is what it is. But all these things, they'll come back around, even if we all facing all this stupid shit going on out here. I hope
yeah,
not too much happens and we still get to see, you know what I mean? No remorse.
yeah.
You feel me?
4-4.
Hopefully
Yeah,
Philly don't give a fuck and keep everything open and we see what's going on with that. But
yeah. Shout out to Battle Academy out there for April 4th. No remorse. We're in the building. We are in the building. You know what I mean? So we trying to get there. You know what I mean? Be prepared. Flights in place. Everything's in place. All it is just waiting for
things to
time to
go.
come and everything to show up. Shout out to Stiz. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Real supportive dude. You know what I mean? And he fuck. You know what I mean? We fuck with you. You fuck with us. Respect, bro. You know what I mean? Peace, dude. So yeah, we hope that, you know what I mean, we hope all safety, you know what I mean, across the world for everybody and their family with this whole pandemic of the coronavirus, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of facts that are out there about it. More importantly, you know what I mean, we hope you read up on it, keep safe, keep your family safe, wash your hands, yo. Just wash your hands, be clear, be clean, be aware of everything that's going on around you, the people that's going on around you, and we hope it all moves over because yeah, battle rap is one of the hottest and largest venues, and like, you know what I mean, everybody is sardine cans, so you know we want everybody to be safe, you know what I mean, more importantly than just, you know what I mean, being a fan of the culture type shit. So
that's a fact.
you know what I mean? So hopefully everything smooths over by then, get on the planes and, you know what I mean, be able to do our thing and be out there. Anything else you want to add, you want to talk about, you want to mention that's been kind of crazy?
The only thing crazy is that, like, okay, I just started getting to all these PGs and shit. I said, you know, what's the why? And then they canceled the whole PG shit. What's going on with this? Like,
Okay, so I don't know. I think they have this new thing that they're titling The Crucible. I don't know how it's going to work, but
okay.
I think a lot of this is the fallout between Twerk and Norbs, because Norbs was the PG. He was the PG guy. Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? That's who
That's crazy.
you kind of went through and got situated. And I think, you know, that whole
That was
Twerk
something
fight,
that was an idea of his, and they just, you know.
yeah, I won't say it was an idea of his, but I think that was just like kind of like his department. Like, you know what I mean? You got like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like you got Smack Beasley, Chico, and Norbs, you know what I mean? And Norbs was responsible for finding the new talent to bring them in, because, you know, a lot of those PG battles, like when it was Fettuccine and Rada, Norbs was there. Don Marino and so on, so Norbs was there. UFF, Norbs was there. Like, Norbs is responsible for a lot of the battles. Like, who was it? When Chess and Dot, when Chess was first getting his rub before UFF and he was battling Dot, Norbs was in the building, like, you know what I mean? So Norbs is like he's like the PG guy, you know what I'm saying? And I think,
Fuck it. I'm about to we about to go look out for some PGs and shit like that, round it up. Bring that shit back up. Like, you know what I
yes,
mean?
but
Pick out three, I pick out three. Nobody don't know
yeah,
nothing. They ain't never
and just start
battled.
sponsoring and
Let's
going
go.
hard, yeah. But nah,
I
like,
know
you
it.
know what I mean? That whole situation with Twerk, you know what I mean? The way that the facts came out about it, and, you know what I mean, he went and he did the apology on his podcast.
That was trash. I'm gonna just be the first to say that your apology was trash. I don't care. You would have been better off not fucking apologizing than sitting up there playing holier than thou and shit like that and trying to play, you know, trying to do all of this shit, man. Fuck, keep that shit all the way in your family, like you was trying to keep that bitch. You was trying to keep Twerk's bitch in your fucking family. Keep them over there in your family too. We don't want to hear no apology from you. Fuck you, nigga. We see you get your ass whipped. We heard you shitted on yourself. That's a wrap, son. That's it. It's over. Don't even bring your
All
shit
right,
up no
so
more.
yeah. So, you know, with that being said, like, you know what I mean? I don't know how they're going to do the PG class, because now it just seems like it seems like battle rap purgatory, because it's like a lot of them were elevating, but then it stops. So it's just like, what happens? Does it turn it out? You know what would be dope? This would be dope as hell, and this one might be a good idea for URL. And
Let's hear that.
if y'all do this, just let me know. Give me a ticket and let me be a part. I could fly out. I ain't got to worry about the room and all that shit. But let me be in the building for this. They should turn the Crucible into March Madness. That's the best thing that they could do. Nice little quiet room action. Don't even have a lot of people in there. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say make it like the QP Emerson Kennedy setting. You know what I mean? I feel like that's more reserved for top tier talent. But give them, you know what I mean? Let's you know what I mean? Like UFF,
Okay.
like a UFF type situation, you know what I'm saying? But you can have it, you can make it a 2-day event, you know what I'm saying? You can have
Right.
2 rounds, and let, you know what I mean? I guess it could be one-offs. You can have nothing but one-offs, you know what I mean? 16
boom,
heads,
boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
16 heads, one-offs, 8 battles, you know what I mean? 8 to 10 battles the first round, and then you'll have your final 4. Have them 2 battle, you know what I mean? Your final 4 have a one-off, and then the last round, I guess, you know what I mean? I don't know if you want to give it a one-off or, you know what I mean, 3 rounds, but it will be consistent of somebody being able to rap in the moment, you know what I mean? Show your talent. You don't have time to prepare, you know what I mean? So I would say a one-off
You
on
just
that.
gotta go. Hey, your next battle is so. Hey, you got,
Take it back to Fight Club. Like, take it back to Fight Club. Give it a Fight Club feel, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
exactly.
that would be dope as the fuck. Like, I don't think all that hard work and all that talent, like, you got Cuban and Kid Chaos and the J. Kruger. Like, you got so many people that's just kind of like not necessarily without a home, but they made it to the big leagues in a sense, and they got a little steam behind them. But now it just seems like that program of ushering him into the, you know what I mean, into the URL tier. Yeah, it's just, you know what I mean, it's just falling apart, and that's bad. So
let me see what happens.
hopefully we can figure that out, because I think the last 2 that clearly made it was, I'll say Ace Amin and and Swamp. Those are the two clear ones that elevated out of the PG into, you know what I mean? They're like they right there. So you know what I'm saying? Hopefully URL pulls it back together, get something together, you know what I mean? Like I said, we fucking with the brand, y'all the leaders. We just want y'all to be successful, so it's all constructive criticism. I'm still supporting the app. I still give money to the app, even though, you know,
you're doing us dirty.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen the battles, and I know what's going on. Yeah, that's 2 weeks worth of battle rap for y'all. We got it in for y'all, so you know.
For you. You feel me?
Just stay on the lookout. We out here. Kicks still dropping. Music still popping. Battle rap still going.
All day.
Anything else? Anything you want to talk about? Because we back in the swing of things, and we gonna be back
in
on
the
your
swing
head.
of
So
things. Just keep looking out for us. You feel me? We always gonna make sure our presence is felt. So let us know if you feeling us. That's all. You feel me? Make sure you use the hashtag LSCD. Hit us up. All the links will be in the description below. You heard?
Yeah.
I'm Madam Money. That's my guy up there.
Jersey the 420 Chef, baby. You see it. So get at us. Let us know, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in, and welcome back. Welcome back. We'll holla at y'all, man. Be easy.
Experience.